class, we're going to work on lesson 8, and this is one where it's kind of focusing on squares and creating your own arrays. So what I have here is kind of a two-part problem, and you're going to kind of see one similar to this in your assignment today. It says create an array with the squares. So we have, like if we were in the classroom, we'd actually be using counters to do this, but they gave us two horizontal lines and they want us to turn these into an array, because right now they're not put in equal groups, they're not in rows or columns, they're just like a random pile of squares. So we can see here from the two rows that they want this pile separated into two groups. So what we're going to do is we're going to count out as we go and put them into the right amount of rows. So one thing I like to do is I like to alternate. I like to do one here, and that kind of helps me make sure that the counters or squares that I'm moving or drawing make sure that I have an equal amount. So I have one there and one there. So now I'm going to do 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm out of room on my rows, and that's okay. I can just keep going. Okay, so now I just got to double check that I have the same amount in both rows. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 squares in that first row, and I'm going to make my row a little longer. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 in my second row. So I do have equal groups now. They're both equal and they're both split up into 2 rows. Okay? If I were to represent this now as a number sentence, I could say 8 plus 8 equals, and since that's a doubles problem, 8 plus 8 equals 16. So that would be a number sentence. You can even say this is a repeated addition sentence, okay? But now let's go to the second part. It says create an array with the squares from the set above. So we had this set of squares, and now they want us to take these squares, which we had 16 total, and we need to split them into 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Now this, or 5 rows, it kind of depends on how we have to split them up evenly, okay? So what I'm going to do, kind of like I did before, I'm going to move them and I'm going to put one at a time in each column, because now we're in columns instead of rows, and I'm going to make sure that I have an equal number in each one. So here I go. I have 1 here. Oops, wrong thing. 1 there. 3, 4, 5. Whoa, that got big, sorry. And I'm actually going to put them just into rows of 4. Didn't mean to grab that. See, my thing is ungrouped. There we go. There we go. 3, 3, 3, and 3. 4, 4. All right. So now I took those squares that were up in this array and I separated them now down into columns, and they all have the same number of squares inside of them. So let's see, this one should have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus another 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. And that equals 16. Now, there is a reason I didn't start moving some of the counters onto the end of the last row. And that's because if I did do that, if I did move them, it would be an unequal amount. So let me show you what I mean. If I had been putting them over here, let me move that out of the way. I would have had one extra counter and it wouldn't be even. I would have 3 and then 4 and then 3 and 3 and 3. So that wouldn't have made any sense. So that's why I carefully made sure that as I was counting, I had an even number inside. And that might be something where as you start, you realize, uh-oh, I was arranging the array a little differently than I was supposed to, or in a way that doesn't make equal groups. And that's okay, because you can fix the array. So kind of like what I did, I started and then I said, you know what, nope, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna move them back. And so that would be one thing to try, is just kind of double checking that as you're making them, you don't have any squares or counters left over. So then we might get to a problem like this, and it says draw an array with 6 squares that has 3 squares in each column. So there's some important words in here that I'm going to actually highlight. So there's a total amount of 6 squares, okay? And they want us to do columns, and in each column they want there to be 3 squares. So let's see, if I were to draw this out, I'm going to have 3 squares in each column. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 squares. I need a total of 6 squares, so that means I need to create one more column. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm going to separate my column with vertical line just so I can see. So I have 6 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're in columns going up and down, and there's 3 squares in each column. 1, 2, 3. Okay, write a number sentence to match the array. So how would I show this as a number sentence or an equation? Well, I have 3 in one column plus 3 in the other column, and that equals 6. So that's the number sentence. Remember, a number sentence is another word for an equation. Okay, so today is all about kind of moving the squares around into rows and columns and seeing the different ways that you can create the arrays.